for someone who might be listening, whether they might be in high school, younger than that, or in college or outside of college, what would be some of the advice that you would give someone who has a hope or dream of becoming an astronaut?
Well, I would start off by saying, give yourself the opportunity to pursue the dream because you're never going to know how it will work out for you unless you take those very first steps. And yes, those very first steps may be uncomfortable. They may be a little scary. You may not feel like they're going well, but until you try and make some adjustments along the way if necessary, you never really know how far down that path you're going to get. And I think too many people they start to think about what it is that they want to do and they lay out the initial steps they think they need to take, and then they get overwhelmed, and that means they get paralyzed. Just lay out a series of steps, focus on the next step, evaluate how well that's going, ask for help if you need it, get some feedback, find some mentors, and then keep moving forward in the general direction of where you think you need to head to make that dream come true. But you've got to take the first step. Otherwise, you're going nowhere.
Yeah. And after you take that first step, I call it action stacking because the more actions you take, you start building upon each one. And before you know it, you have moved so far in what will, looking back, seem like the blink of an eye to that starting point. But you're right. If you don't make that choice and then do something about it, you're never going to have any success pursuing it.
And very likely you're going to get down the road and you're going to have regret. And regret can be a very, very powerful emotion. So that's the other thing I say to kids is you don't want to get 10, 15 years down the road and look back at that moment and regret your decision because you will continue to regret that decision throughout most of your life.
Hi, I'm John Miles, the host of the Passion Struck podcast. And in memory of 9/11, we are going to do 6 special episodes for you during the month of September. These include Blackall Racing, who is creating a voice for veterans in motorsport, NASCAR Xfinity driver and naval officer Jesse Huiji, NASA astronaut Kayla Barron, who's preparing to go on her first trip to the International Space Station, retired Navy SEAL Commander Mark Devine, and retired Navy SEAL and Army Colonel Bob Adams. So much amazing content coming up for you that I cannot wait to share. And in the meantime, if there's a topic that you would like to hear or a person that you would like to see me interview, please DM me on Instagram at John R. Miles. And if you haven't yet checked out our YouTube channel, which is growing in leaps and bounds, please go to John R. Miles as well. Remember, make a choice, work hard, and step into your sharp edges.